my most amazing art friends. Today on Kids Art Station, we're making friendship bracelets, like this one. My art student Kennedy made this one for me, and I love it. Thanks so much, Kennedy. So what you're going to need, you are going to need a piece of cardboard, a sturdy piece of cardboard. It needs to be cut into a 3-inch square, and that's probably the hardest part of this whole project, is getting that cut into your 3-inch square. Then we are going to be using scissors to trim off the corners and something sturdy that we can poke a hole in the center, because your loom that we're creating is going to look like this. Then of course you're going to need something to make your bracelet with. We're going to use yarn today. You can also use embroidery thread, that works just fine. We are going to need 7 strands, and you can use whatever color combination you prefer. Let's get started. So take your piece of cardboard. It should be a 3-inch square. So 3 inches by 3 inches. Nice. Next step is we are going to cut off the corners to make it into an octagon. So right now it has 4 sides, we need it to have 8 sides. And we do that by cutting a little triangle off each corner. Not a very big triangle. And you want them to be all about the same size. Boop! So go ahead and cut your 4 corners off. Nice, and now you have an octagon. Find the center. You're just going to use your pencil and make a mark about where you think that the center of your cardboard is. And now we actually need to punch a hole all the way through the cardboard. You'll see I'm using a ballpoint pen here, and I made a groove in there. Now I'm going to attempt to puncture a hole all the way through my cardboard. Now, if you have carpet at your house, and if it's okay with your parents, you can put this on the floor, on the carpet, and then punch a hole through it with a pen or a pencil. I actually think that's much easier than the way I'm doing it right now. All right, you need the hole to go all the way through. Great job. So the next part of the loom is we need to cut these grooves into each of the 8 sides of your octagon. All right, so each edge, yep, each side right there. Find the center, or pretty close to the center of the side, and we are going to cut. Open your scissors wide and do a small cut. Doesn't need to go very far. Keep it, yep, move to the next one. And about, there you go. Find the center of each side and just do a little cut. You want it to be less than halfway to the center. Okay, when you have those, double check. You have 8. You should have 8 cuts in it. Great. Okay, you finished your loom. We are ready to move to the string. Now, you need 7 strands of yarn, and they should be about 18 to 20 inches long. This purple paper is 18 inches. 18 inches to 20 inches worth of yarn is plenty, so that should work fine. I used 7 strands, so I've got black, pink, blue, and white. So you're going to grab the ends, kind of line them up. They don't have to be perfectly lined up, but pretty close. We're going to tie a knot in the end. And I find it's easiest to kind of roll it together a little bit, and then you're going to wrap it around 2 fingers. So you wrap that around 2 fingers, take the end, and using your thumb, push it between the fingers to make a knot. Voila. Let me show you that one more time because it's a little bit tricky. So grab all 7 strands, wrap them around your 2 fingers. Take your thumb, and you are going to press it down, through, and up. And it can be tricky because there are 7 strings. Make sure all 7 come through. There you go. And you have a nice knot. I love these colors. I think this is going to turn out great. Next step, we have to figure out how to get all of these strings in through that hole in the center. I'm using a pencil, and I am going to kind of gently press those strands through the center. You want all 7 strands to come through. And just kind of gently pull each one through. Now if the hole is too big, it might come all the way through, and we don't want to pull the knot through. So if the hole is too big, just go ahead and tie a second knot. All right, double check that all 7 strands have come through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. Now, the side that has the knot, this is actually going to be the bottom of your loom, and this part is the top. So grab a string, and you are going to put 1 string in each of the grooves that we cut. So we have 7 strings and we have 8 grooves. So you should have 1 empty space once we get all of these put in the cardboard. Yeah, I'm excited about these colors. That's the bottom. It should look like that, and this is the top. Empty space right there. That one should be closest to you. Take your thumb, put it over the empty slot, and with the other hand count 1, 2, 3, and you bring that 3rd string and you put it in the empty one. And then we rotate. Whoop. Thumb in the hole. 1, 2, 3. Come to me. And you bring it down. Whoops. And you put it in that groove. And rotate. And we are gonna just keep doing that for a long time. All right, keep rotating. 1, 2, 3. Come to me. And down, and there we go. 1, 2, 3. Come to me. Voila! We got it. All right, yeah, sometimes the threads can get a little bit tangled up as you're twisting, so just use your fingers and kind of comb through them. And from time to time, you want to pull on that knot just a little bit, not hard. Okay? So you know what we're doing? Go ahead. We're going to speed this up a little bit because it actually takes quite a while. This is actually the perfect thing if you're going on a vacation or if you have a long bus ride. You can make these. And as long as you keep rotating the same way, it doesn't matter if you rotate left or right. As long as you go the same direction every time. See? Oh, you can already see a little bit of the bracelet. Nice, it's coming together really well. And you choose whichever colors you like best. Alrighty, fast forward a little bit and you can see I have a nice long bracelet. Oh, it's turning out so good. I love these colors. Okay, maybe I want to add just a couple more just to make sure it's long enough. You want it to be, you'd rather have it a little bit longer than too short. You don't want it to be too short. And if it's a little bit too big for your wrist, you can always put it around your ankle. All right, that's perfect. See how the knot comes all the way around and it touches the bracelet part? Nice. That's how you know we're ready to pull it out of the loom. So grab the threads and we are going to release them from each of those grooves. And then we are going to pull the entire bracelet out. And now you have this loom that you can reuse. Make another friendship bracelet. Awesome. Now, all we need to do is tie a knot in the other end so it doesn't come all unraveled. So wrap it around 2 fingers, use your thumb, and slide it up through there and tie a knot. You can kind of pull it down towards the end a little bit. Nice. You got a knot. That looks great. Now at this point, whoops. At this point, you could go ahead and tie them together if you wanted to just tie them. Oh, it's beautiful. Love it. Good colors. So you could tie it, or if you want to do it like this one, And you kind of pull apart some of the strands to make a little opening. And then you take the other end and you push it through there. And now you will have an adjustable friendship bracelet. That is so awesome. I love it. Maybe you have a favorite sports team, or you're on a soccer team or something, and you could make them for all your teammates. That would be really cool. Trim off the ends. Nice. That turned out really, really great. I can't wait to give it to my friend. I hope you enjoyed making friendship bracelets.